Good morning, everyone. Check out my new sign. Just got that. That's the replica of the business card that I have. Anyway, please, everybody, we're doing song number 1385 today.
Yep.
And 1385 days in a row, started doing one song every day on August 7th of 2020. And here we are 1385 days later doing another one. We're going to keep on doing one song every day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed in the kill shelters across our country, because when they run out of space, there's nothing else they can do. We understand their problem. It's just a terrible tragedy that this is going on. They have to start euthanizing the poor animals, the poor dogs and cats who have been there the longest, to make room for incoming rescues. Terrible tragedy. It can be stopped through spay and neuter if we can get everybody on board to spay and neuter our pets and only allow enough to be conceived that we can take care of them all. The problem will end. There will be no more killing of these extras that shouldn't have been conceived in the first place. Okay, good morning, ERIN. Today we're going to do a song that Rod Stewart made famous back in the early 70s, and it's written by Tim Hardin, who had a pretty good career too himself. He passed on at a very early age in his 30s, I believe, and Tim Hardin wrote this song, and it's called Reason to Believe, and here we go. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you lied, straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give, never think about myself. If I let you try to change my mind, I'd find a way just to leave the past behind. Knowing that you lied, straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. The guitar. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you lied, straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. Still I look to find a reason to believe. Still I look to find a reason to believe. Don't we all? Tim Hardin wrote that song. And Rod Stewart had a hit of it in the early 70s. Please, everybody, spay and neuter your pets and adopt from an animal shelter to save as many of these precious dogs and cats as we can. And if you spay and neuter your pets, we can get complete control of conception in the dog and cat world, and let any more be conceived than we can take care of. That's what we got to get to, so we don't have to kill them. We're killing them now because we let them procreate too much, and they just produce, obviously. I mean, a puppy or a kitten, I mean a mama cat and a mama dog, they can produce 10 puppies, and that, holy cow. You know, it's just, we've got to get control of conception in the dog and cat world. Only produce enough that we can take care of. We're still killing today about 2,000 per day now. These are the 2023 figures, and back in 2011 it was 7,000 per day. So we've come quite a ways now. We got down to 2,000 a day, and back in 1970. And throughout those earlier years, it was just horrendous. 41,000 per day in 1970. We got our first dog in 1970. We didn't know that same day we got that beautiful dog, Jenny, that 41,000 other dogs and cats were being euthanized that day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, the whole 15 million that year. So it's a terrible tragedy. I have to keep saying this over and over because we didn't realize what was going on back then, and most people don't realize what's going on now. Even 2,000 a day is just way too many. There are 3,500 approximately kill shelters across our country that when they run out of space, they have nothing else they can do. They have to start euthanizing the poor animals that have been there the longest. So 2,000 a day divided by 1,300, there's only a couple per day in each shelter on the average. So we've got it way down now, but let's get it down to 0. Let's not produce any more than we can take care of. So that's where we've got to get to. And when we get to that point, we won't be singing a song every day anymore. Okay, Straydog.org is a no-kill dog shelter that we co-founded back in 1994 and became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 97, 98, got our 501c3. So all donations to the shelter are tax deductible. You can check that out. Check out our YouTube channel, and on my website, the Straydog Billy website, you can see all 65 plus songs that we do. So anyway, please spay and neuter your pets, adopt from a shelter, and we'll be back again tomorrow with another song from Straydog Bill and ERIN.